My unbearable wife left and now I want her annoying self back. She stopped being annoying and weird and I want it back. I have been married to my wife for over 4 years now. From the point we were dating, until 3 months ago she was very annoying. She would have pranked me by scaring me, she would have put her cold hands and feet in my shirt while we were laying in our bed. She would have screamed my name in a very panicked way just to follow with "I love you." She would have taken the cap out of my tires just so I wouldn't have air in them and couldn't use the car, just in weekends when I didn't need the car, so it wouldn't been a problem, but it was annoying. She would have made me a small cup of coffee with salt in it and the list goes on and on. But I didn't mind it because I loved her so much. 3 months ago things took a turn though. She lost her mom unexpectedly and is understandably very sad. Her mom was such a sweet woman, who raised my wife alone since her father left when he found out he would be a father. She was a model to my wife, her hero. She taught my wife how to be a woman, she taught my wife how to love. She helped my wife through her heartbreaks. She was overall my wife's most important person of her life. After the loss of her mother, my wife is the most calm woman I have ever known. She doesn't do any annoying things anymore. She doesn't make my salted coffee anymore. She doesn't scream my name anymore. She doesn't scare me anymore. She doesn't let the air out of my tires anymore. And I miss it very much. It was annoying as hell, but at least I knew she was happy. She had the most beautiful smile and now it's like gone. She isn't even crying anymore, she just lays in bed and cuddles with me like most of the day. She doesn't smile anymore. And I miss her being happy. I miss her smile after I would drink her salted cup of coffee, which I of course knew it was coffee with salt, but it's such a small price for seeing her smile. I just miss my annoying wife. She's back too. Being a pain in my butt. The progress my wife made was somewhat slow. Firstly, I want to explain to you my relationship with my wife's mother. Me and her were friendly, I respected her as a mother figure to my wife and a somewhat mother figure to me, but she didn't really like me. She was friendly to me, never had an argument with her, it wasn't something personal with me, but she didn't really like my presence. I think it had to do with the fact that she didn't trust men anymore because of my wife's father. But, although she didn't like me, she respected me as her daughter's partner and accepted me and even gave me good advice in life. She is way better now, still not her full self, but she started being a bit annoying. After some of your advice I decided to wait a bit to prank her, until I thought she was ready for a prank. After like 1 month one morning I woke up before her, got out of bed, went to her side of the bed and started fast kissing her cheeks waiting for her to wake up. When she woke up she looked at me a bit confused and asked what I was doing. I just got on top of her, took her in for a hug and started kissing her more. After like 10 seconds I stopped, I didn't want to lay on her very much to not make her feel unsafe or uncomfortable, got up and yelled "I love you." Her reaction was very good, she was giggling the whole time I was kissing her and after I yelled she said that she loves me too. I then told her I'm going to make some coffee for both of us, and you guessed it, I salted her coffee. She again reacted very well and spit it all out and started laughing hysterically. In my opinion that made her a bit better, but she was understandably still very sad. But her first prank was unexpected and very funny. After like another month of me doing little pranks on her, mostly yelling "I love you" and very rarely salt in her coffee, she took revenge, and so she did. I don't know what she got, but it was some type of chocolate cake that when you poke it with a knife it explodes in your face. I didn't know what the occasion for cake was, but hey, it was cake, so I didn't suspect anything, and so I tried cutting it up and it exploded on my face. My wife was of course laughing very hard and I just got the rest of the cake that was on the table and slapped it, gently of course, not a full-on slap, on her face, and so we were both covered in chocolate cake. We were laughing so hard we both fell on the floor and after a few minutes we started hugging each other on the floor and stayed like that for like an hour. I don't know why we did that instead of cleaning ourselves up first, but it was amazing smiles now. She's still very sad, but she started being annoying again, not that much though, and she's overall way better than when she was when I first posted on here. But, the biggest surprise is that she is pregnant. With a girl. Yes, she is going to be a mother, and I'm going to be a father. We are both so excited and we already know the name of our precious daughter. My wife asked me, a bit scared, if we can name our daughter, her mother's name. And I of course said yes because firstly it's my wife's most important person's name, or second after our daughter, and secondly, it's a very pretty name. My wife is excited to be a mother, but very upset that her mother isn't going to meet her first grandbaby. I'm glad she is way better now than 7 months ago, and I'm very proud of her because she's a very strong woman and a very amazing wife, and I don't doubt that she's going to be an even more amazing mother.